Hello my friends, welcome back to our blind let's play of AI, the Somnium Files. I am the FlightlessBird and this is your story-based gaming channel. And wow, I mean, what can I say except what in the world is going on in this game?
Date, could we make a stop first?
So I said this in the comments, but I almost feel like I'm in front of Morpheus from the Matrix, and he talks about the rabbit hole and how do you know which world is the dream world and which one is the real world? Now, I know which one's the dream world and which one's the reality in this game, but the point is, how do we know what's truth and what's lies? How do we know what part of our dreams are real and what part of our dreams are repressed memories or fears, phobias? I mean, are we the Cyclops killer? The evidence seems to point strongly to that direction. We'll just have to wait and see. And if we are the Cyclops killer, why did they hire us? The boss makes a good point about that. Sure, Iris. I guess we can make a stop.
Sure. Where?
Marble. It's a bar in Golden Yokocho.
We've been there before.
You know about that place?
Yeah, Mr. Okiura took me before.
Why do you want to go there?
There's something I want to talk about.
We can't talk here?
It might take a while.
Interesting. I guess so.
What do you think?
There's no reason to refuse. Besides, there's a lot I want to ask her too. Alright, sure.
Iris nodded and pulled out her phone. Is she sending a Nile message to someone? I was curious, but I didn't want to pry. I turned the wheel and drove to Marble. Said Marble. Played too much Chrono Cross. That was an amazing series. We finished it up. Now we're on to Grandia 2. So far, I'm really liking Grandia 2. Marble. Sunday, 9:41 p.m. No looking around the car for us today. When we walked in, I didn't see Mama anywhere. But to my surprise, I saw Ota sitting at the corner.
Tessa!
Or at the counter.
Oh, Ota!
That's who she was texting. Hi, Ota. You look so happy to see me. Doesn't he look so happy? Okay, well, we didn't look around the car, but we can look around this place. I don't remember the music being that weird. A sofa. Okay, table. Menu. Specials over in the blackboard. Nothing. Man, that music is so weird. Hanger on the wall. Let's see. Anything else? Flyers. Poster. No interactions today. I was told when there's no interactions, that could mean it's more of a serious moment, and when there's interactions, it's more comedic moments. TV on the wall. Bunch of bottles of alcohol on the shelves. There's a counter. Bottles on the counter. The fridge. Music playing on the radio. Painting of St. Sebastian. This is a different perspective than we had last time. Stool. Yeah, it looks like there's really no comedic interactions this time, unfortunately. Hope you all are having a wonderful day today, by the way. Let's see. Should we talk to Ota or Iris? I think we should talk to Ota. He looks so happy to see us. It looks like he's bothered by something. I never thought I'd run into you here.
I was nihiling with Tessa earlier. She said she was going to Marble, so I got here just before you did.
Stalker. All the dots.
Look, I was really worried about her. She was about to be charged with a serious crime.
Where's Mama?
Oh, she left a little while ago. She said something about going to help an acquaintance. She told me to watch the place until she got back.
How well do you know Mama?
Not at all. It's my first time here.
I wasn't particularly surprised. Mama's always dependent on the kindness of strangers, ever since she opened Marble. Is your phone broken?
No, this is my new one. You're thinking of the one I dropped in that puddle.
Interesting. What was that thing about?
This actually works out nicely. I want to ask you something, Ota. It's about a Nile message you sent Iris. You said you wouldn't tell anyone about that thing.
So here we can actually see the entire message. I wasn't able to last time. They accused me of a lot of stuff. They're gonna think I did it. It's okay, Tessa. Stay calm. I'm here for you. Okay, I won't tell anyone about that thing. Not even if they torture me. Don't worry. I promise to protect you.
That you'd stay quiet no matter what. What were you talking about?
Well,
All the dots. I don't want to go into those dots.
I'll tell her about the two-witter thing. I swear I'll do it.
Ha, you are my thrall.
geez, fine. Just don't tell anyone else, okay? But before I tell you, who's that?
Man, that blackmail has been working really well. Who's what?
What?
At the door. Someone's standing outside.
How do we get a chance to talk to Iris? Oh! You little piece of... How do we get a chance to talk to Iris? I don't know what I'm more annoyed about, that or the fact that the little piece of garbage just tasered me. Day 4 Monday, Shuk AI. Marble, waking up at 2:48 a.m., I guess. That's what the little punk knocks me out and then takes Iris. That was definitely a sinister smile on his face. When I woke up, I was lying on the sofa.
Where am I?
And why is my eye gone? My head was killing me and my memory was foggy. I felt a sudden pain in my neck. Oh, hi, Mama. I shut up, rubbing my neck. When I looked over the counter, I saw a monster staring back at me. It took me a few seconds before I realized it was just Mama.
It looks like you're awake now.
As Mama spoke to me, it all came rushing back. I remembered everything. Man, I'm upset. A little piece of... Now, does that make him... Well, we know if we find Iris dead, Ota is definitely a prime suspect, but he could have been doing that because he wanted to save Iris. I mean, he didn't kill me. If he was a killer, you would think that he would kill me, right? Why would you let the lead investigator continue investigating? Especially when no one knows you were actually there. Unless you didn't want to do it in front of Iris. Down and down, further into the rabbit hole I go. Let's look around again. See, I told you, you know, if there's any... I guess that comment, I forgot who said it, so forgive me, but whoever commented saying that when there's comedic responses, it's a comedic event. When there isn't, it's a serious event. Because as you can see, there is nothing being triggered. But I'm still going to click on anything. Ah, I forgot the beard tap last time. Don't think it'll matter too much. I don't think there's anything that... I still want to click on everything. You know, I want to do my due diligence. It's part of what I think makes this channel special from maybe other channels is I'll go out of the way to try to make sure we get everything we can when I can. I mean, there's no way I would have known talking to Ota would have triggered that event. Alright, Mama, what's up? Mama's polishing the dry bonito. Let me refix this. Okay, where's Ota?
Ota? The boy I asked to watch the bar?
I'd say he's too old to be called a boy, but yeah.
He was already gone when I came back. All I saw was you getting your beauty sleep on the floor.
We need to put out a APB on Ota.
Damn it, Ota. What are you thinking?
It appears that he took off with Iris.
What were you doing during all this?
My power was shut down due to the stun gun. I have rebooted in safe mode and am now operational.
Oh, welcome back, Iva. What time is it?
It'll be 3 o'clock soon. In the morning, of course.
Of course. Why didn't you wake me up?
I tried. You wouldn't budge. I thought you were passed out drunk, so I left you like that.
No, I wasn't passed out drunk.
But I didn't have a glass in front of me, right?
Can't believe I let that little twerp get the best of me.
So you weren't drunk?
Didn't have a single drop.
Oh, I thought you were drinking straight out of the bottle. Just like the old days.
Date, the boss is calling.
Oh, how am I gonna report this one?
Date, listen. Stay calm, but this is an emergency.
Oh no. Please don't tell me Iris is dead.
Just now, the killer... Well, just watch the video. I sent the address to Iba.
Oh no.
Iris!
It's like some sort of saw trap.
No, that's...
The criminal is streaming this live.
Iba, the source.
Identified. The Okiura Fishery Cold Storage Warehouse, Koto District.
Let's go.
Okiura?
Date, focus. We need to get to the site, now.
I think Mama and ran out of the marble. This music is awesome. Fits the mood. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go.
What's our ETA?
Our destination is far from here. 20 minutes at the fastest.
Please, please let me make it in time. That sick bastard!
Is that a bear? What's with Spike Chunsoft and bears? Oh no, it's just gonna get cut right in half.
Tessa! Hold on! I'll save you!
Ota!
Stay away from Tessa! Ah!
Who does this kid think is buying that bull? I kept my foot on gas the whole time. I mean, it looks like he's setting it up to make himself look like the hero. I'm not buying that one bit. I mean, it could be true, but I'm not buying it. I could feel the sweat on my palms. The engine raised a high-pitched scream, but I could barely hear it. My heartbeat was pounding in my ears, shaking me to the core. How much time had passed? The feeling of time itself had disappeared. Eventually, the car reached a long bridge. Shortly after, the image changed. Come on, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Oh, the bear is back.
No, it can't be.
Now, one thing to say is, though, the bear does look to be really, really big. And Ota isn't that big. But then again,
Stop!
it's just a costume. Oh, please, please. This is Until Dawn all over again.
No!
Oh my god! What the? Oh my jeez. Oh. What the? All the dots. Yeah. Although this is messed up dots. Although this is really messed up dots.
No!
Oh my jeez. What the? Harbor Warehouse District, Monday at 3:35 a.m. I don't know what to say. This is just... What the... In the video, we saw Iris get chopped in half, and now we're looking at the bear chopped in half. What is going on? What in the world is happening? Police headquarters, Monday, 10:02. I want to go back and investigate that place. Come on, game.
There you are. Finally. I was looking all over for you.
How? And where's Iris? She alive?
It's rare to see you down like this, but it's understandable. You blame yourself for this, don't you? Beating yourself up about taking Iris to Marble, and about letting Ota get the upper hand on you. Am I right?
Oh, the stun dots.
Shall I tell you what Investigation HQ thinks?
I'm afraid to know, considering we're sitting on the other side of this table.
Ota Matsushita is a criminal stalker who committed murder-suicide. Ota had a selfish love for Iris. He was under the delusion that Iris loved him too. But Iris refused Ota. So Ota decided that he and Iris should be together in the afterlife, killed her, then killed himself.
So Iris did die. And then after Iris died, Odo was put on the table. All the dots. Oh, jeez. Please don't show that to me again. No. This is like Luna all over again. You just keep showing me the death scene over and over and over. Don't do that. No, no, please stop. Oh, jeez. I can't even say it anymore. It's just... It's heart-wrenching.
That's ridiculous. Ota would never kill Iris. And how do you explain the other two murders?
Would he, though?
Iris's left eye was hollowed out. Just like Renju and Shoko. Those three murders were definitely executed by the same person. The new Cyclops killer. There's no way that's Ota. Too many pieces don't fit. Too many contradictions, like killing Iris.
Such as?
I wonder if there's another timeline in which, or another history, in which both of them are still alive, and our actions have really messed things up. There are pipes on the wall. This room is reflected in the mirror. Security camera staring right at me. That's wonderful. There's a PC in the corner. This is camera used to interrogation. Doesn't feel good to have lens staring at you. Yeah, I know, that's exactly what I said. Desk in the middle of the room. Not a lot of things in this room. The boss is sitting in front of me. What about the polar bear costume?
The culprit was wearing a polar bear costume, probably to hide their identity. But if murder-suicide was the plan, the costume served no purpose.
Unless Ota wanted to be seen as like the hero. But he's got a point. Oda had no incentive to kill. Well, I guess you could say he did have incentive if he felt Asa wasn't being pushed hard enough. Ota's behavior during the video.
Stay away from Tessa!
Ota showed himself on the stream. If he was gonna kill Iris and then himself, why would he do that? The only reason you would show yourself like that is to prove that you weren't the culprit. Ota and the polar bear on the screen at the same time would prove that they're not the same person. That behavior would be totally unnecessary if he was gonna commit suicide anyway.
Well, maybe he wasn't planning on dying at first. After he killed Iris, he realized that he couldn't live with himself.
So he lies down on the workbench and turns on the ice-cutting machine himself? I don't buy it.
Ota had no incentive to kill Renju.
Maybe he was thinking like this. The reason Iris and I can't be together is because her agency prohibits it,
Okay, that's another way of thinking of it.
making the president, Renju, the ultimate bad guy in his mind.
Mizuki is Ota's close friend. Do you really think Ota would kill his friend's father?
Ota had no
Shoko
incentive.
was married to Renju. Maybe he was trying to get at Renju by killing her.
That's a stretch. They've been divorced for years. Ota knows all about it. He wouldn't use Shoko to get to Renju.
There are some additional discrepancies. I analyzed the investigation report. Judging by his wound, Ota was stabbed in the side by a kitchen knife or something similar.
Are you sure?
I am.
I told the boss what Eva had found.
Oh, I know that.
Well,
Ota could have stabbed himself.
That's... Why would you need to do that, though? That doesn't make any sense. I mean, if you want to be a murder-suicide, you wouldn't stab yourself. You would just... that serves no purpose. Why is boss thinking like this? I mean, surely she's smarter than that. What is going on here?
Maybe he thought it would be a fatal wound, but when it didn't work, he went for the ice-cutting machine.
Did I say before boss could be behind all these murders? It would make sense, because she assigned us to the case knowing that we were the former Cyclops killer. Maybe she's trying to cover this up. I don't know. This just seems so... There's just something off about all of this.
then shouldn't we have recovered the kitchen knife from the scene?
Maybe he threw it in the ocean.
Boss, come on. Ota goes out to the water, stabs himself in the gut, throws the knife over the side, then walks back to the warehouse?
All the dots. All the... Yeah, this is not adding up dots.
Well, I wasn't being serious. I didn't think Ota was the culprit from the beginning. I was just playing devil's advocate for HQ.
Oh, okay. So maybe someone at headquarters wants this case shut.
Really?
Yes, really.
All the dots. All the... What game is she playing at dots?
Anyway, Ota didn't kill anyone, and he didn't kill himself. Here's what I think happened.
Stay away from Tessa!
Ota knew Iris was kidnapped, so he rushed onto the scene. That's when he saw the culprit wearing the polar bear costume. He tried to fight him off, but ended up being stabbed in the side. He was weakened and losing blood at the culprit's mercy. The culprit forced him into the costume, then under the ice-cutting machine. And then...
All the dots. Yeah, but there's one thing that's missing from that, and that is... His eye hasn't been removed. You would think that the killer would do that, right? All the dots. All the interesting dots. Oh, man, there's a lot of dots in this episode. But, I mean, for me, when I say all the dots, it's usually a term to describe, you know, the three dots. But at the same time, it's my way of trying to get into the personalities, get into the characters, just to explain what they might be thinking. And I really don't know what they're thinking at this point. This game has just thrown me for such a loop in the last 20 minutes. This episode has been the most crazy episode in the entire game so far.
Then, who is the culprit?
I wish I knew.
We're up to 4 victims.
And what's worse, we don't know anything about why Iris saw the original Cyclops murders in her dream.
But Ota was a special circumstance. He wasn't specifically targeted by the culprit.
Right. And he was the only one to not have his eye pulled out.
Mm-hmm.
So let's focus on the 3 other victims. Shoko, Renju, and Iris. What connects these 3?
Connections.
If you find a connection between the victims, you find a connection to the culprit. That's the theory of investigation, right?
Well, they all worked at Lemnis Gate. I mean, that's a connection, right?
You think the new Cyclops killer is related to them somehow?
Maybe, maybe not. But it's a good starting point.
Boss is sitting in front of me. Moma, Ota's mother, Renju and Shoko's daughter, Iris's mother. So Moma has connections with Shoko, but probably not Renju or Iris. Ota, mother Mayumi, probably doesn't. I mean, the only one that I can think of is Mizuki, but to think that Mizuki, I don't want to say it out loud. Like, you know, I know what the game is trying to prompt me here, especially with that top choice, but I don't want to say that out loud because, oof. Should I say it out loud? I don't want to. I really don't want to. Unless the game, like, has me go all the way around. Let's start with Hitomi. Because she has connection with Iris, obviously. And she has connection with Renju, right? I don't know if she has connection with Shoko, but...
Hitomi and Renju are definitely linked. They were high school classmates, and she did say that she met Shoko twice. But I can't imagine she would kill Iris in such a gruesome way. No matter what the circumstances were, it seems impossible to me.
Yeah, but can't you say that about all 4 of these?
Renju and Shoko were connected to the Kumakuras, but there's no connection to Iris. Renju, Shoko, and So. There is a connection between Renju and Shoko through the Kumakuras, but again, I can't see any clear link to Iris.
They really want... Oh. Me. Interesting. Let's go to Ota's mother first.
Mayumi had motive for killing Iris and Renju. Mayumi hated Iris, and she didn't think well of Lemnis Gate either. And since Renju is the president... Anyway, the weak point is Renju's ex-wife, Shoko. I can't imagine why Mayumi would kill her. And above all else, she would never harm her only son, let alone kill him.
Should I say Renju and Shoko's daughter, or should I say me? I don't want to even suspect Mizuki. I'd rather just say me, but... It's just like, I think the game wants me to say me. So let me say Mizuki first.
Mizuki has the strongest connections with all 3 victims. Shoko and Renju were her parents. And she was close friends with Iris. She was good friends with Ota too. But that's why I could never believe Mizuki would kill all 4 of them. Thinking of her as a suspect is ridiculous.
I agree. But it's your thoughts. Alright.
I know Renju and Shoko, and I'm connected to Iris, but I have an alibi. Aside from Shoko, there's no way I could have killed any of them. No. Now that I think about it, Shoko too. I don't remember killing her. My memories from 6 years ago are missing. But I still have my memory of recent events.
All the dots.
And if I start doubting myself now...
Date, I can say without a doubt that there is 0 possibility you are the new Cyclops killer.
Because Aiba would have seen it.
I have been working with you for years. I know better than anyone that you are innocent.
I thought it over, boss. Of the people I know, I can't peg any of them as the murderer.
And no leads to pursue?
No.
Then there's only one thing you can do. Continue your investigation. Do whatever it takes to get the culprit. To get justice for the victims.
All the dots. All the get more evidence dots.
You're right. Got it.
Alright, well, wow, there's a lot of things to go here. Now last time I randomized a dice roll and I was told I actually went to the wrong place. Like, I should have gone to the other 2 places first before the 3rd place. So what I would like to do is, instead of doing a dice roll here, the comment section has just been absolutely amazing for these games. So what I want to say, without spoilers, because y'all have been so excellent in not spoiling anything, and I really, really can't thank you enough for that. I love you guys so much. But without spoiling anything, tell me either A, your choice matters, or B, one specific choice matters and go to all these other places before going to this place. So that way I know if, for example, I go to Marble, this ends the quest line. But if I go to Date Resonance, I can still go to all these other places afterwards. So let me just know, you know, A, this dead ends this section, or B, no matter which choice you choose, it dead ends the section. So if you tell me, hey, if you go to any of these 5 places, you're not going to be able to go back to the other 5 places, then what I'll do is I'll randomize that. And that way, you know, I can have some fun randomizing the location. But yeah, just let me know in the comments. All right, so before we quit, let's go ahead and take a look at some of the files here. Number 89, unknown, male, early 40s, unknown. Profession unknown, likes unknown, dislikes unknown, hobbies unknown, skills unknown. A mysterious inmate currently serving life sentences at Fuchu prison for murder, known only as number 89. Receptionist, Ritsuko Enshu, female, 36, 22, birthday June 22nd. Lemon Skates receptionist, likes yellow spotted river turtles, dislikes men that act like ballers but are really scrubs. Hobbies, gambling and partying. Skills, anti-aging techniques. Overview, she is Lemon Skates receptionist. She likes men that are real bros and can vibe with them from the jump. Lately, her shoulders have been stiffening up on her though. Alright. Only looks like we're missing, what, 7 people? No, 9. Didn't see the other side. Still got more people to meet. Revolver. Exciting, voltaic, versatile handgun. Date's weapon. Can fire a number of different kinds of bullets such as explosive, flame, spherical, and wire rounds using electromagnetic force. Pita invented at the request of Aiba and Date. Savior. Oda said that Tessa is his savior. Maybe some people reacted to this line by thinking, what? Is that a little extreme? Iris hasn't saved the world or anything and she's not a Samaritan. But to people who are in trouble, people who are in bad place in life, sometimes someone like Iris can be a savior. And that's what matters. Collage. To glue in French. An art form that involves combining various materials such as printed paper, cloth, wires, wood pieces, sand, leaves, etc. Peter describes dreams as a collage of memories. It sort of reminds me of Mormon bubbles. Tell someone you love to image search it. Churro. A kind of ramen. The broth is heavy with pork fat, then piled high with thick cut noodles, cabbage, meat, and whatever else the customer desires. Ota eats churro ramen at Churros. Internet cafe. Sometimes called net cafes or PC cafes. Originally, these were simple cafes that featured internet connected computers. But modern Japanese internet cafes also feature private booths. Many feature manga, magazines, and waitresses, similar to a manga cafe. The booths are typically 10 by 10 feet and walled in by tall partitions. Booths sometimes have a reclined chair and matted floors, perfect for reading manga, browsing the internet, napping, or watching videos. That'd be cool. We don't have anything like that nearby. Head office, the top administrative office of the Metropolitan Police Department. Negative timies, we know about those. Album. Iris A? Whoa. She looks like the girl from The Ring. Which is a movie I've never seen, but I know of it. Here's Pewter, looking pretty cool. Aww. Look at Aiba. Aiba's so adorable. And then we have a picture of the sink room. It's kind of a weird picture. Alright, my friends. Well, I'm the FlightlessBird, and this is your story-based gaming channel. Once again, let me know in the comment section below. Hey, do my choices matter in this? Or should I avoid one choice over another? That's something that I really want to see. I love you guys so much. Thank you for everything. And until next time, so long and take care. Thank you for watching this video. Feel free to comment on what you saw and what you would like to see next. I always love to hear your thoughts. Please be sure to like and subscribe for more. Also, please do not forget, you matter. You are brilliant and you are loved. and you should always remember to be true to yourself. Don't let the world tell you any different. Much love to you from your friendly feathered flightless bird. Till next time.